Hey, what's going on? I want to talk about defense mechanisms, and how to look out for certain things that can harm you, whether it's a personal life, um, or whether it's just someone scamming altogether. Because recently I was talking to a friend and they was telling me about some phone calls they was getting, and right away it just sounded fishy. It didn't sound legit, and first, but I was like, okay, it just be me being paranoid. Then the same company called them a couple more times. I was like, nah, that don't sound legit. Like now all of a sudden they're asking, say it's going to be a fee for this and a fee for that, and I'm like, whoa, that they don't do that. That company in particular did not do that. They don't call you on a regular basis uh, and ask you personal questions. They don't call you at all, not that I know of. I know they will send letters out or whatever, asking you some questions or whatever um, about your company. You just, uh, you know. So I'm gonna give some basic defense mechanisms that I use, and some people don't understand it, so they may look at it like, oh, I'm trying to be too secretive, or oh, I got something to hide, or um, say like one thing I do, if I get a phone call and the phone call and it comes up, it's not in my phone book. I don't answer it, whether I'm busy, whether I'm not busy, because it's not in my phone book. So um, not that I'm hiding for it from someone or whatever. This could be a scammer, and no matter how smart that I think I am, it doesn't make a difference how smart I think I am. Scammers are smart. Someone scamming, some try to get some information. They smart. They don't just get up and think I'm gonna do a scam today. Some people do, but I'm talking about people who do this for a living. And because a few times I think someone did get my attention. They did at least once, I know for sure. And I've like, wow, I don't know if they got anything. No, they didn't get anything, because I noticed it felt funny when I was talking to them on the phone. And it felt funny that I was giving information. I just didn't feel good. And what it was is someone called about student loan debt. And right away I was like, because scammers usually typically know something about you, or they'll know something. I don't know, have your name in a database or whatever, and so they'll call you and then pick at you until they can get some personal information. And this particular person called, and they was saying that it was some student loan debt. Now that was something I wanted to hear. So they're gonna have something that they know you'll be interested in, and then they'll make you comfortable, and then you'll give up some personal information, and before you know it, you're scammed and don't even know it until later down the road when the money start coming out of your account, or they may even make fake accounts on and with all your personal information and take out loans, everything, and you won't know until years later. Now, that could be something that's going on right now with me. I wouldn't know, but I have just certain mechanisms that I use, so it's less likely for it to happen to me. But you can't stop a scammer, because they can get into your Facebook page. They can get into almost any page that they want to get into. I mean, you got to think about it. Hackers hack the government computers. But we just use little defenses. So, and then they was real good. They wanted to know how much I made. They wanted to know everything that a financial, well, the people that do the student loans, fast and all that, everything that they would ask for, they was right on line with that, asking how much I made, how much do I have any credit cards, what credit cards do I have. That's what they was getting. They was asking all legit questions, and they was scooting a little bit of other stuff in there to make me feel like this is legit. And how long have you had this credit card? What's the expiration? I mean, just little stuff. And I start feeling uncomfortable, because I'm like, I don't even know who this is. And then I stopped. I said, listen, do you have a number I can get back with you, whatever? And they was like, we'll call you back. When are you available? They really didn't even want to give me a number. So at that point, I knew something wasn't right. I didn't give these people too much information. So I said, well, okay, I'll get back with you. I mean, call me back at such and such. When they didn't want to give me a callback number, I already knew at that point something wasn't right, right? So um, I hung up the phone, and right then I called financial aid. And they was like, we won't call you. We'll send out letters, probably even email you some stuff. But we'll send out letters. We won't call you for that. At that point, I knew I had been had, so I called the bank, got all my cards and stuff changed. I didn't know how good this person was, but it was probably, they probably had enough information to do whatever they wanted to do. I'm not really sure what they wanted to do. And so that made me stop answering calls that's not in my phone book, because I know these people may be a lot smarter than me. And no matter how smart I think, if I eliminate answering the phone to people I don't understand or people I don't know, that's less chances they can get me, right? So now here's the other situation. I started getting emails, which they almost got me. Emails, boom, it was an email for PayPal. Saying, hey, you got some, it's been some suspicious activity in your account, some fraud. You need to get in touch with us right away, or we're gonna close the account. At first, I'm like, dang, I need to check that out. And as I was starting to put my information in, I looked up at the bar where you put the address and stuff at. It wasn't PayPal. It was some numbers, it was something, but it wasn't PayPal. So that lets me know that wasn't a message from PayPal. So right away, I logged out of that email. Then I went and dialed up, I said dialed. I typed up the information that I used to go into PayPal, went right into PayPal. There was no suspicious activity. There was nothing saying something going on or whatever. Because PayPal will lock your account up, and you got to call somebody or something if they thought it was something suspicious or whatever. So at that point, I said, someone just tried to make me put in my information for PayPal. Which, okay, I said, okay, you know. Then I got an email again from Apple, like, saying some of the same stuff that got on that email. Suspicious activity in your Apple account. If you don't log in right away, we will delete your Apple account or whatever. Apple ain't gonna do that. Apple trying to get paid. They ain't deleting your account. They'll lock it up or whatever. It's just common sense. Apple ain't deleting your account. I don't care what service you is. And sometimes I think they just be guessing to see if that's who you threw or whatever, because I get another email from what bank was that? It was I don't know, American City Bank. I don't know, but I don't even have that account. And they emailed me saying the same thing. We get some suspicious activity. Anytime they say suspicious activity, that's a trigger word. It makes you want to go ahead and log in right quick to see what's going on, right? So I'm like, I didn't even realize that it was in the bank that I was with, you know? And then I realized I don't have no account with that. So at this point, they're phishing. They just send out an email to everybody, and like a web, like a net, like they're trying to catch some fish. They just throw it out in the water and they're going to catch somebody. Because even though a lot of them people don't have that bank, some of them people going to have an account with that bank, and they're going to see that it's some suspicious activity, and they're going to want to click on that link and they're going to want to log in. What I'm telling you is, even if you're with that bank, Bank of America, I think that's what it was. Even if you're with that bank, do not click on that link that's in your email. You log out of that email, and then you go and log into your account the way you normally do. No suspicious activity, nothing. And which that usually is not even legit, because your bank will lock your account up. So just beware. Little stuff. If you see your email, whatever, look up into the bar with an address bar. If it's not even that address of the people that's emailing, you know that's not legit. Don't answer calls. Some people are going to answer the calls anyway. Don't answer calls. Some people don't even put numbers in their phone. They don't put names in their phone book or whatever. I don't know why. I don't, whatever. But that's on them. So they got to operate a little different. Me, I lock numbers and names into my phone book. So when it shows up, I know who the person is. So if it's in your phone book, if they call and it's not in your phone book, don't answer. Let them send you a voicemail, and then you can check the voicemail. Okay, this is legit. Same thing with emails. Even if someone texts you something and have a link in it, if you don't know who the text is from, I don't care if it seems like they know you, they'll say your name. If they send you a text with a link in it and you don't know who it's from, don't click on it. They send you an email with the link on it. You don't know the company or you don't know if it's a legit, don't click on it, because they're going to get your information. Usually they get the information that's in your cell phone, because usually a lot of us are using our cell phones. And if you have a computer, depending on what computer you have, laptop or whatever, they can get inside your computer or your laptop and get your information once you click on certain links. So I'm just telling you some defense mechanism. Don't answer the phone. If someone sends you an email, don't click on it unless you know who the company is from, unless you know it's that company. And you usually would know it's the company. I mean, even the one from Apple, they had the Apple logo. It looked legit, but I was like, nah, Apple ain't playing that. Apple, they'll lock up your account before they shut your account down. They ain't talking about it's going to delete your account. Looking for that. When it says suspicious activity, look for stuff like that. Call the company. Log out of that and call the company itself. Like, hey, what's going on? They'll tell you, no, we don't see nothing. Keep your eyes open. So I want everybody, it can save you some money later on. It can save you from getting hacked. It can save you from personal information being used to start other accounts and all kinds of other stuff. I mean, even on Facebook, if I get a friend request from someone who I'm already friends with, I probably go to their other page and email that and say, hey, did you make up another Facebook page? Before I accept it, because all somebody do is steal some pictures, put the pictures in there, and then create an account, and then you thinking that's your friend again, but it makes no sense if you've already friends with that person. Or some people do make multiple accounts so that when they get suspended, they can just jump in the other account or whatever. But just some things to look out for. So I hope I helped you with this video, whatever, something to look out for, whatever. Don't always go for the obvious. They're always going to talk about something that they think you want to hear about, or just most companies will send you a letter, unless it's your car lot, they will call you. They'll call you or whatever. But all right, y'all. Subscribe, like the video, share the video. I'm out.